The Whiskey Peak arc is in an interesting place in the story because it has to live up to the hype that the Grand Line has been getting throughout the East Blue saga, but it also had to serve as the start of a new saga, building up to the Alabasta arc. But instead of building up Baroque works to be a dangerous threat, instead we got Zoro single-handedly soloing dozens of Baroque work agents, and Luffy and Zoro easily defeating Mr. 5 and Miss Valentine while fighting each other. Looking back, the Whiskey Peak arc is one of the weakest arcs in the series in my opinion, especially because Luffy fighting Zoro over a misunderstanding is very out of character. Usually Luffy trusts his friends no matter what, ignoring all evidence and reason and putting his full trust into his intuition, which is usually right. I suspect that Mr. 5 and Miss Valentine were supposed to be the main villains of this arc and were supposed to be much more formidable, but some editor at Shueisha pressured Oda to make Zoro and Luffy fight each other like other shonen rivals. The Luffy-Zoro rivalry was seemingly scrapped after Whiskey Peak, probably because their fight didn't land as well with readers as they thought it would. But I think Oda, his editor, or whoever's decision it was to make Luffy and Zoro fight may have thrown out the baby with the bathwater. Scrapping the Luffy-Zoro rivalry was the right choice because they're not rivals, they're partners. But I think Oda might have went too far in the other direction because from Whiskey Peak forward, we get less and less moments where Luffy and Zoro are portrayed as equals, not only in strength, but as the main characters of the story. And I think this is extremely detrimental to Zoro's character and role in the story as a whole, because Zoro as a deuteragonist is designed to be a secondary main character after Luffy, rather than a supporting character like the rest of the Straw Hats. The problem comes from conflating a rival with a deuteragonist, because these are two separate things.